The Ravens drafted Rasheen Ali, running back out of Marshall, in the 5th round in the 2024 NFL Draft. He's 5'11", 206 pounds, ran a 4.40 second 40-yard dash. He can go. To me, Ali is particularly effective running outside zone, where he displays patience but makes quick reads and quick decisions. He's reading the second-level defenders and the flow of these linebackers. Downhill. And then he cuts it on the backside of these blocks. He is patient in outside zone. Once he identifies the open gap, he sticks his foot in the ground, hits the hole in a hurry, as you see here. And if he gets going, he's very hard to catch. He's also very effective running counter, very patient, following his blocks. There's some penetration in the backfield. Watch how quick his feet are here. And then with his outside foot, how quickly he gets upfield. I do not like how he takes on contact at all. This run is a good example of his patience, his decision-making, but also his quickness inside. Another counter run. I think on the whole, the Ravens will like his decision-making as a back. This is one of my favorite runs of his. He does have a lot of home run, touchdown runs. I'm not going to show a bunch of those. He's very good at following this lead block and squirms his way out of this tackle. Shows good balance picking up the first down. Although there's a good bit of patience on display here so far as it relates to him following that block. Watch how quickly he cuts this outside. He has great long speed. If he sees daylight, he can hit a hole and take it the distance. Here in a wildcat formation. Now, he's going to take this all the way. This is a touchdown, but look where he's carrying the football. Barely touched. But he's going to run away from everybody. Something I like about Rasheen's running style, you never see him jitterbug or dance around. He's downhill on this run in a hurry. This DN scrapes down, tries to tackle him high, bounces it outside, steps out of this ankle tackle. Watch where he has the football here and there. Just not good ball security, even though he's stepping out of that tackle. To me, he's on the verge of fumbling most plays. This is an image of him carrying the football in the open field. This ball's got to be in the armpit, got to be up against his rib cage. This is an issue. In any case, if he holds the football like this, he's going to get stripped. There's no question about it. He's 2 fumbles away from being in sweatpants on the sideline. I seem to remember hearing that he fumbled 4 times last year. I've watched 4 games. He's fumbled in each one. I guarantee you 17 takes note of how this football is being held. Watch him just punch that football out. If there's any air, any space between the ball and the forearm or the ball and the body, that is not ball security. I mentioned earlier, I don't like how he takes on contact. When he lowers his pads to take on contact, he is bending at the waist, leading with his helmet, instead of bending at his knees and his hips. The other thing is, he doesn't have 2 hands on the football here, and the defender pulls it out of his chest. His ability to determine open gaps quickly and hit them, his ability to run away from you, these are 2 of his great strengths. I do not see him as a back who breaks a lot of tackles. He goes down far too easily for me. Does not have a lot of make you miss in the open field. Once again, look at how far this football is away from his body. He's certainly effective catching the football out of the backfield. I think he had 43 receptions in 1 year. Mentioned earlier, I don't think he's a great open field runner. The routes he was asked to run are fairly typical running back routes. As far as pass protection, he is certainly willing. I do think he's got some work to do in that regard. There are too many times where he'll miss or you'll see him get run through. I believe in each of the games I watched, he has at least one highlight run or long run where he runs away from the defense, scores a touchdown. I'm sure those things are available in highlight reels. He does have the ability to hit a home run for you. There's no question about that. I like him particularly in outside zone. I think he does a good job following his blocks on counters. I do like the fact that he does not jitterbug, that he does pick up the yards that are there for him generally. I don't think there's much in the way of breaking tackles. I don't think he's got a lot of make you miss. I don't care for the way that he takes on contact. And absolutely, he needs to clean up the ball security.